KT, it seems like we got a little problem here. It seems like you don't respect the gun show.
Respect? Respect? Where was my respect at when I came to you and asked you to step to the side so that I can take care of what I feel I need to take care of as a man?
How many times am I gonna have to beat your ass before you respect me?
Since we're here now, and since we're talking about respect, and since you want to make everything about you, you are now part of my problem.
Because today, when it's all said and done, Toomer, I got one locked, cocked, and ready.
And this crash out ends when I say it does. So look.
Boom!
Make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-Dub on my chest, got me slamming all you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the M, Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning. Now it's time to play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another action-packed, exciting edition of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr alongside Pete Pranica and Terrence Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, it's bell time.
Time to get it rolling here. What a card we have for you today. Mike Anthony, the newly crowned internet champion, defends for the first time, and what a main event. Big on big, the best of the best.
Boom!
Speaking of boom, you about knocked off your four-match sheet, Dustin. Come on.
We had a #1 contendership match just a couple of weeks back, and today it's all about respect and settling the score between the big man, the master of Fat Jitsu, and boom, the gun show. But you're exactly right. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up first is the new Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. And here he comes, the brand new Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, the genetic nightmare, the self-made savage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike Anthony. You can see the capacity crowd here at the Wrestle Center, loving what they see and loving what they saw. First and foremost, Mike Anthony, congratulations on your championship victory. Wait a second, Mike. Seems that we have an interruption already. Once again, congratulations on becoming the internet champion. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, from Reality of Wrestling, it's Johnny Lyons. What the heck is Johnny Lyons doing?
You got it? You got it? You sure you got it? Because you can't even get my name right. Dustin Starr, it is the Golden Lion, Johnny Lyons. And I'm not here representing Reality of Wrestling, I'm here representing myself. The last couple months, I have someone like Mike Anthony coming into that locker room, my locker room, stealing my spot, taking food off my plate, taking dollars out of my pocket.
Mike Anthony has been competing with Booker T in Reality of Wrestling. I see where you're going, but Johnny, why here, why now?
You want to know why I'm out here right now? Hey, you shut your mouth while I'm speaking. Why am I out here? Why am I out here? There's no better way to prove my worth to Booker T. No better way to prove my worth to Booker T and Memphis Wrestling than by walking home with that championship around my waist.
Sounds like we've got a challenge. Mike Anthony right here, right now. Fans are chanting, whoop that trick, and I think we've got our first contest, Mike Anthony and Johnny Lyons. And it's happening now.
Oh, wait a minute. Bell hasn't even rung.
From behind, Johnny Lyons saying it's my fault.
Johnny Lyons referencing Mike Anthony being at Reality of Wrestling, doing some work with Booker T, and he's right. This would be a huge opportunity for Johnny Lyons to win the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship and bring it back to Reality of Wrestling. I wouldn't like that as somebody employed by Memphis Wrestling, but it'd be a huge notch in his belt for Booker T.
Big chop from Johnny Lyons, Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, and Terrence Ward, and we're kicking things off hot and heavy. Johnny Lyons from Reality of Wrestling, Booker T's promotion, seems to be upset that Mike Anthony's been traveling to Houston, taking up some of Johnny's TV time. Here we go, Internet Championship on the line, the first defense since Mike Anthony beat the Boss for the title.
As they say, this escalated quickly.
Very, very quickly. Referee, senior official David Knight has yet to ring the bell because of the attack.
Mike Anthony trying to regain his bearings. There's the bell, and
Bell
here comes
rings.
Johnny Lyons.
Johnny Lyons could very well walk away with the Internet Championship here today and take it back to Reality of Wrestling if he has anything to say about it, especially jumping Mike from behind. Here comes the genetic nightmare. Oh my
God
goodness!
in heaven.
Mike Anthony over the top rope, nasty spill to the floor. We've got to step away for our first commercial break. Fans, don't you go away. Internet title match continues.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Next Sunday, October 27th, WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Plus, former WWF superstar Tugboat. Sunday, November 17th, boxing legend BUTTERBEAN is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Then Saturday, November 23rd, Memphis Wrestling returns to Ghost River Brewing Company on Main Street in Memphis. Plus, watch AEW Full Gear at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Saturday, November 30th, don't miss Memphis Wrestling's Stars of Tomorrow featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham along with our next class of trainees. Sunday, December 8th, AJ Francis returns to Memphis Wrestling for the Grind City Rumble. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, just in time to see.
You want to tap?
Mike seems motionless there, and
Arm has gone down once.
Official David Knight
Twice.
checking on Mike.
Wait a minute. This is the last time to check.
Could this be? Oh, wait a minute!
Not so fast. The genetic nightmare. The self-made savage making it back to his feet. Here comes Mike Anthony. So dangerous.
God in heaven. Took a knee to the midsection from Johnny Lyons.
We're seeing that aggressiveness. We're seeing that snap, that crispness of Mike Anthony, the nightmare that we've seen previously. Seeing it here today, but he's in big trouble. And he has been since the beginning, as Johnny Lyons not only interrupting the interview, and I wanted to hear from Mike Anthony what's going on in his mind, especially after snapping that losing streak.
Well, you saw the spark in his eye, Dustin, right before you were ready to talk to him. And I don't mean a sparkle, but I mean that fire that we saw in Mike Anthony so many times before that losing streak. But look at this. Mike is starting to fight back against Johnny.
Oh, my goodness. The power of Mike Anthony. Huge power bomb on Johnny Lyons.
Both men absorbing tremendous contact. But Mike Anthony to his knees trying to defend his internet championship. And hearing it from the Wrestle Center crowd.
Let's go, Mike, ringing throughout the capacity crowd. And here he comes.
Big back body drop.
Gosh.
This
The
could
cover.
Ear fall. Mike Anthony a millisecond away from retaining his championship. Mike is feeding off the people right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Lyons is in a predicament here. He needs to regain control, focus on that midsection that he's been targeting throughout the match if he wants a chance to take this title back home to Houston.
Kick from Mike Anthony.
Johnny Lyons precariously perched on that top turnbuckle.
Genetic Dream!
Good God!
Genetic Dream off the top rope. And that is it.
Hated by many.
Here is your winner and still Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Let's take a look back real quick on the instant replay brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. And the Genetic Dream is always Kapow. Mike Anthony is successful in his first title defense as the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. And fans, welcome back to the broadcast position, Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, and Terrence Ward. And what a way to kick off today's program.
Oh, surviving an early Pearl Harbor attack by Johnny Lyons, and I thought Mike Anthony showing the heart of a champion.
You know, Johnny Lyons had a lot to prove there to be able to take home the title, back to reality of wrestling, but unfortunately Johnny Lyons falling short against the newly revitalized Mike Anthony.
We mentioned just a bit ago that we have a huge main event. The GunShow, the #1 contender for the Memphis Heritage Championship, is going head-to-head once again in a rematch against the master of Fat Jitsu, K-Toomer. That's in our main event. And I mentioned there is a tag team title match here today, and standing by with Gio and Draco is Zaya Wolf. Check this out.
Thank you, Dustin. I'm here with Gio Savage and Draco, and it seems as if these two aren't on the same page as of lately.
Well, look, everybody's in our business. I guess we'll talk about it then. Listen, we only got one more shot, one last chance to do what we said we were going to do. So I talked to King Cobra myself, and I demanded that he give us a tag team title match against Too Cool 2 today. So I'm going to need you to step it up, get out of your head. I don't need no shaking hands. I don't need no smiling faces, and I sure don't need no shoulder shaking. Bull. Hey, don't bullshit me on this. I need you to get out of your head and step it up. I need you to be the savage. Yes, I need you to step it up. Or otherwise, I can find out that the grass is green on the other side. Try me.
Welcome back to ringside, and joining me at this time, unfortunately, led by members of the Secret Service, it's Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock and his Hollywood Clique. Jimmy, as you can hear, the capacity crowd absolutely loves you here at the Wrestle Center, but I see that you're missing somebody, the newest member, the man who sold out. Go away, Ray. Where's he at?
You know, no doubt about it, Dustin Starr, everybody knows you are a powerful man here in the wrestling business. You got a lot of connections with WWE. You got a lot of connections with all the big promotions around. Everybody knows that. I mean, people know who you are. But let me tell you something. People in Hollywood, California know who Hollywood Jimmy is. I've got a lot of pull out in California. And you know what happened? Ray Collins is out in Hollywood, California, making a movie right now. I have many connections. When they found out that he's in the Hollywood Clique, they got on their phone and they called me. And that's exactly what I did. I have him a job out in California. That's where he's at. And don't look at me like I'm crazy. I have had 78 national television appearances. I know a lot of people. I'm an icon out in Hollywood, California. People know who I am. And when I go to Hollywood Clique, I can take them to the top. And they know that. I mean, take them to always.
Oh, wait just a second. We've got company here, and it's Jay Smoooth. Jay Smoooth has a steel chair out here, Jimmy. Looks like Jay Smoooth is trying to get through to talk to you, Jimmy.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on. Come on. Come on in. Jimmy, I know you can take me to the top, to the moon, man. Come on, Jimmy. Give me a shot. Give me a shot at the Hollywood Clique, Jimmy. That's why I'm out here.
Now, Jay Smoooth has been chasing you around for months and months, and he's asking for a spot in the Hollywood Clique. I don't know what the heck he's thinking.
Smoooth, can't you see I'm busy right now? You come out here and when I'm busy? Come on, man, what's wrong with you? This is my time.
My match is up next. Okay, my match is up next. Hey, let me prove it to you. Huh? Come on, Jimmy. That's all I need. Let me prove it to you. Look.
What do you say, Jimmy?
Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. Come on, my match up next. Come on, Jimmy.
Prove it. Prove it.
Jimmy Blaylock says prove it. Jay Smoooth is up next. Fans, we got to step away for a quick commercial break. Don't you dare go away. Jay Smoooth is in action. Coming up next.
Sunday, October 27th, WWE legends Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, and Tugboat are coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet them both, along with the stars of Memphis Wrestling and our VIP experience. Reserve your seat today at memphiswrestling.tv. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is AEW Full Gear. Join us Saturday, November 23rd. It's free to watch. That's Dave & Buster's, Memphis.
We just gotta go hard.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah.
Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, the babyface beast, Big John Dalton!
The babyface beast, a future Hall of Famer if you ask him. Big John Dalton has one heck of a summer. Almost captured the Memphis Heritage Championship a couple of weeks back from Aaron Roberts. And today, it's a rematch of sorts. Jay Smoooth versus Big John Dalton, and Jimmy Blaylock is sitting ringside. Jay Smoooth has been trying to join this Hollywood Clique for months and months and months, Pete, and I know, but by the look on your face, this is the silliest thing you've ever seen, right?
What? It is one of the silliest things I've ever seen. The Hollywood Clique, how many champions have they produced?
Not many.
That's my
But
point.
they have produced some.
Not many. And it's because they had a crooked referee when they did it. Go back and check out the archives. YouTube.com/@MemphisWrestling. And here we go, Jay Smoooth with a boot and a neck breaker. As I said, Big John Dalton has been on a huge tear throughout the summer, heading straight to the Grind City Rumble coming up very, very soon. Today, one-on-one with Jay Smoooth, and Smoooth has something to prove here today. as he does the smooth walk.
Well, you know, Jay Smoooth does have a lot to prove. Hollywood Jimmy, as he mentioned at the desk, Dustin, let's be fair and honest here. I know I caught Pete laughing a little bit, but he's had over 70 national television appearances. That is not a small drop in the bucket.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Jimmy Blaylock is here, and Ray Collins is not here. Apparently he's shooting some sort of B-rate movie somewhere.
Oh, come on.
Allegedly from
C-rate
Jimmy Blaylock.
movie. Yeah.
C-rate movie, that sounds even closer. But meanwhile, he's sitting ringside, and Jay Smooth's actually looking pretty good here. Now, imagine if you're Big John Dalton with 3 other dudes sitting at ringside watching Jay Smooth's back. It's not fair, as here comes the smoothest elbow in Memphis Wrestling, and he hit it, and he said, "Just see that, Jimmy?"
Dustin, you should run for politics. Oh, wait a minute. Referee caught him.
Foot on the rope
Foot on the
there.
rope.
That is called cheating, Terrence.
Well, that's exactly what the Hollywood Clique is all about, so Jay Smoooth would fit right in.
They are called tactical advantages.
AKA
Cheating.
cheating. Thank you, Pete. Here we go, Irish whip, reversal. Big John Dalton with a big cradle slam of some kind. It did the trick.
Is that Jay screaming?
Both men are down. Referee administering a 10 count.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Blaylock conferring with Secret Service. Lord only knows what they're talking about.
Perhaps he likes what he sees. Until that big slam, that is.
Oh, BJ Duke going for the cover.
See Jimmy Blaylock sitting ringside. If Jay Smoooth picks up the victory here, will that be enough for Jimmy Blaylock to invite Jay Smoooth to the Hollywood Clique? Not looking good right now as Big John Dalton laying the wood to Jay Smoooth. Here comes Big John Dalton and a screech from Jay Smoooth as well.
I think that was from Big John Dalton, actually.
Also, snapmare headbutt into the midsection.
Don't think so. Now 300 pounds headed to the top rope as our capacity crowd chants, "Whose house? Whose house is it, Terrence?"
Well, they're chanting Dalton's house.
Big 300-pound splash. And that is it.
Here is your winner, Big John Dalton.
Big John Dalton with a huge victory. And look at Jimmy Blaylock sitting ringside, hands in the air, asking what happened, Jay Smoooth. We'll take a look back real quick on the instant replay brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. Coming up Sunday, October 27th, WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas along with WWE legend Tugboat. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv, and right there is your winner, and it's Big John Dalton. Welcome back to the broadcast position. Big victory for Big John Dalton, and will Jay Smoooth ever get to join the Hollywood Clique?
After an embarrassing loss like that, I don't think that's going to happen.
Just judging by the reaction of Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, I don't think that the Hollywood Clique is getting larger anytime soon.
Jay Smoooth is begging for that opportunity, and Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock is saying, "No way, Jose." And coming up next, we've got the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles on the line. But it seems like we've got an interruption here at the broadcast position.
Oh, Derek King.
I've never seen him in a jacket.
DK, you're not scheduled for this.
Hold
on 1 second, guys.
Yeah, check it out.
It's too late to stop me now. See, I bless
Ladies and gentlemen,
No boots.
impromptu, not on the format, it's Derek King. Now, DK, what brings you out here today?
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, DK.
And to the missus. But for most of you know this, that I've done this for a long time. I've done this for more years than I care to count.
We've been watching you and cheering you on for a long, long time, Derek King.
I do appreciate that, and I really sincerely do. But there comes a time when life happens. And I think this is the best time. I think that my in-ring,
What's going on here? I don't know.
All right, go right ahead, Derek.
I think that,
Surely not. Hope not.
Okay, go right ahead, Derek.
with all due respect, seriously, I've done this for a long time. I've got to do everything from Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee. I've got to enjoy a great wrestling career. I just think that, listen, be honest with you, I have a 17-year-old son who I adore the most, and I think that it's just time for me to step away from actually wrestling. I've done it a long time. I've done it, look, no, seriously, hey, I tried this 7 years ago. I did try it 7 years ago, but I just think now I've done enough. I've had a good time. I've had a lot of fun, guys. I've had a lot of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that unannounced, Derek King has come out, and it hurts me to say it. So you're announcing your retirement from in-ring competition?
I want to say this. I have a few loose ends to tie up, but once I'm done with that, I'm done wrestling. Come on, wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Derek King almost ready to hang him up. I don't really know what to say here, except for thank you. And I'm sure we'll talk all about this in the locker room area.
I just want to say this. My focus is now, look, for Memphis Wrestling, you're doing a great job with Memphis Wrestling. Memphis Wrestling is #1 right now. And I want to say this, I will be willing to help with all the future stars of tomorrow, if you will. But as far as taking those bumps anymore, I think those are done.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it perhaps for the final time. Derek, by God, greater than great, King.
This is more than a passion. CDC is my purpose. Them pumps are taking this road. I grind this
A lot of respect. Love him or hate him, Derek King has been a staple of Memphis for a long time, especially here on our scene.
It's too late to stop me now.
He is embodied.
See, I'm blessed with and brave for this moment. Now I'm taking it. I put in work to rise to the occasion. Ain't no faking it. I hustle because people believe it. They can see the...
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher now at half price drink in the app.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall, and it is for the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challenger, it is the team of Draco and Geo Savage, the Last Savages.
Seems like this team is not together as a cohesive unit. And if you couldn't tell from the interview earlier today, then definitely right here during the ring.
Yeah, I mean, if as a tag team you screw up your walkout, man.
And introducing next, their opponents. They are the reigning, defending Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. It is the team of Tim Grind and Flex. Too Cool 2.
Tag team titles are on the line, and if you remember back Check out the archive, youtube.com/@MemphisWrestling. Gio Savage and Draco attempted to run over Flex in the parking lot.
Ooh,
That's what started a major feud between these two teams, and to circle it all the way back around to Gio and Draco don't seem to be getting along, but maybe, just maybe, if they capture the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles, then that's what they need to solidify that team. And that's what it's all about.
Well, Draco told him in their interview earlier today that no more the shoulder shuffle bull crap. He's got to get his head in the game. Draco meant business, and I think Gio was a little ticked off at how he was being talked to, but like you said, Dustin, we'll see if they've cooked up that beef long enough to eat it and take care of business today.
Look at that tag right there from Draco. Also, dates back a couple of weeks where Jay Lethal went one-on-one with Gio Savage in a beat-the-clock challenge, and then Draco had the next week against Jonathan Gresham. Both guys lost, but Draco did not take it very lightly.
No. Tim Grind, nice duck under. Oh, brainbuster.
Head first, right into the Munford Pharmacy logo. Still to come, we've got women's division action with DDT. Also, the GunShow and K-Toomer right here today in our main event. Don't forget, next week's our Halloween Spooktacular, brought to you by Kapow Comics. Danhausen, Sue Young. There's no telling who's going to show up at the Halloween Spooktacular.
Got your costume ready?
Of course I've got my costume ready. But
what about you, Terrence?
You won't even see mine coming. Here we go.
Okay.
Almost a kick out.
Near fall there for Flex. He's in there with Gio Savage, and you could see Draco just still mouthing in the corner. One of the angriest men in all of Memphis Wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to let that bottom write a check he can't cash, because let's be honest here, Draco could have started out this match. If he's griping about Gio Savage's performance, he should have stayed in first.
Yeah, he tagged out, said he didn't want anything to do with it, and look at there.
Well, there's the answer to that then.
Behind the referee's back, Draco mows down mows down Tim Grind with a big clothesline. Draco, as they have the advantage, decides to tag in this time. Tag team titles are on the line. What a knee to the face from Draco.
Wait a minute.
Oh, now choking him with a bandana.
Very surprised that Tim Grind wore a bandana in the ring, because that can always happen.
You know, he should know better than that. As a veteran of the ring, the tag team champion whose titles are on the line, he should have known better.
Watch out. Big spine buster absolutely plants Draco in the center of the ring. This is a good old classic case of who wants it more. Both men need to make a tag.
Yeah,
Here
Flex
comes
is
Flex.
asking for that tag.
On the other side, here comes Gio. Big shot. Flexer throwing haymakers.
They are making contact too. Gio Savage now in control. Little double team action.
Big axe kick. Misses.
Not what he planned to do.
Draco hits Gio.
Uh-oh.
Big boot.
Flex scoops up Draco. Death Valley driver. We've seen it once. We've seen it a million times from the champs. Top rope. Elbow drop. That's got to do it. And it does. Too cool to retain.
Here are your winners and still Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Too Cool 2.
Too Cool 2 retain the titles. What does this mean for Gio Savage and Draco?
I think this is another chapter in their drama.
And standing by before this big main event today is the Memphis Heritage Champion, along with Justin Case. Wait just a second. Let's stay with this here for just a second, as long as we can.
Uh-oh.
Draco is none too pleased.
Well, I mean, Gio cost him the match.
Well, Draco's the one that kicked Gio. Now we got a little shoving going on.
A little nose to nose.
And a shove back.
We may have another match here.
Nose to nose, as you've mentioned.
Face to face. Are they going to fight? Fans standing by is the 420-pound Memphis Heritage Champion, Aaron Roberts.
Can you believe that King Cobra said, you've got to defend this title again against somebody that you've already beat.
Justin. King Cobra's had something against us this whole time. You see, King Cobra doesn't want the problem to be the champ.
No,
he keeps putting these jabrones that I've already beat. Brett Michaels, I've taken him out. You think he John Cena or somebody. K-Toomer, he walks in here, he wants to talk about my daddy, huh? He want to bring up my daddy. He couldn't lace my daddy's boots. That was a bad man. But you looking at the baddest son walking both sides of the Mississippi, boy. So it don't matter who shows up next time. But until I decide they get another shot at me, when you ready, I'll give any of these jabronis out here a chance. Because I'm the problem, Aaron Robertson. I'm the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion. And I'll run all this now.
Ooh, just in case you didn't already know that.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Next Sunday, October 27th, WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Plus, former WWF superstar Tugboat. Sunday, November 17th, boxing legend BUTTERBEAN is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Then Saturday, November 23rd, Memphis Wrestling returns to Ghost River Brewing Company on Main Street in Memphis. Plus, watch AEW Full Gear at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Saturday, November 30th, don't miss Memphis Wrestling's Stars of Tomorrow featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham along with our next class of trainees. Sunday, December 8th, AJ Francis returns to Memphis Wrestling for the Grind City Rumble. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv. Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
Are y'all gonna be ready in time for the match?
Yeah. I just got this one and another pigtail.
That one and one more pigtail? Okay, while y'all are doing that, I'm gonna go get dressed.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from San Joaquin Valley, the San Joaquin Slam, Erica Torres.
Erica Torres, here in Memphis Wrestling, with a pedigree like no other. Olympic-style background for over 10 years. First year, she won 2 gold medals, starting both tournaments, and she was seeded last.
She's the slam maniac, and I wonder how many slams she's going to get in this matchup.
3-time All-American, 2-time California State Champion. Now today, one-on-one in Memphis Wrestling.
And introducing next, her opponent, DDT, Diana Taylor.
Former Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, DDT, Diana Taylor. Here one-on-one against Erica Torres.
You talk about people who have seen their careers blossom after leaving the Hollywood Clique. DDT,
That's
case
a good
in point.
Yes, very, very good point. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, and Terrence Ward here on the call. Erica Torres, as I stated, an Olympic background of over 10 years, 3-time All-American, 2-time California State Champion. I can list off her resume a mile long, but the bottom line is she's in there with a former Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion in DDT who's been on a tear as of late.
Well, listen, the best way to get your hands on an opportunity at the Memphis Women's Championship is to take out a former champion in their own right, Diana Taylor. So if Erica Torres can put a victory notch in her belt, that just puts her ever closer to an opportunity at the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship.
She's looking good right now. Got her knee across the throat of DDT. You know, the last time we saw somebody doing that to DDT, Oh, wait a second. Breaks the hands. Here comes dangerous Diana Taylor.
That's why she's called dangerous.
And now a snapmare after 3 big right hands.
Ooh. Big neck breaker. DDT, big leg drop. That might do it. Kick out from Erica Torres.
Had the leg drop, had the leg hook, but Torres kicking out.
This match means a lot in the women's division as we do have a new Memphis Wrestling women's champion in C-Rex, or is it Nixie XS?
I mean, I think at this point, we're going to have to look at the contract and the verbiage of that contract to figure out, was that included? Did Nixie XS put that in the contract?
Erica Torres showing her strength, carrying DDT around and planting her head first into the buckle. Big Death Valley driver slam. This could do it, but it doesn't. Big kick out from DDT. My feeling is that C-Rex is the women's champion. She won. She beat MKZ Mackenzie Morgan. However, she did hand the title over to Nixie XS.
But Dustin, you know, championships are won in the ring, not on paper.
Yep.
DDT trying to fight out of this guillotine attempt and a hammerlock combination. Erica Torres very creative, but DDT, couple shoulder blocks, big clothesline.
Big close on. Here comes DDT, back elbow. Erica Torres is in big trouble. Big boot to the face. Down goes Erica Torres.
And a cover.
Big kick out. Coming up next is a huge main event. The master of Fat Jitsu, K-Toomer, head-to-head against the GunShow. But check this out, DDT has it hooked. She hits that DDT, it is all over, Pete.
But Erica Torres,
oh man, forearm right to the face and eyes.
Hey, legal till the count of 5.
But Erica Torres has done her scouting of DDT to block that DDT attempt, and now as DDT, DDT with the reversal into the buckle, big boot.
Here we go. DDT hits flush.
And now the cover.
And that's it. Erica Torres on Dream Street.
Here is your winner, DDT, Diana Taylor.
Big victory for DDT as she continues her winning ways. Welcome back to the broadcast position. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, and Terrence Ward. And folks, we are not done yet. Huge main event coming up here in just a few moments. The GunShow and K-Toomer one-on-one once again.
These two, they have great respect. They're both very, very talented in-ring superstars. Boy, they want to prove who is better than the other.
It's going to be a battle of the Titans, if you will. Even though we already have the #1 contender established, this is more about returning some respect that may have been lost.
Now, we did see the Memphis Heritage champion Aaron Roberts along with Justin Case just a few minutes ago talking about this match and who's going to be the next contender that he'll be facing. But meanwhile, waiting in the wings is the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. Is it C-Rex or is it Nixie XS? They're standing by. Check it out.
I've heard all the questioning about who the real Memphis Women's Champion is, and well, I'm here to put it to rest. I, Nixie XS, am your new champion, Memphis. After all, it was I that stipulated C-Rex would crush Mackenzie Morgan, and it was I that stipulated C-Rex would hand the title over to me. And if anybody has a problem with my title reign, well, take it up with C-Rex.
Big bands feeling generous. Got a big house, that's my preference. Sitting pretty at the
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Next Sunday, October 27th, WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Plus, former WWF superstar Tugboat. Sunday, November 17th, boxing legend BUTTERBEAN is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Then Saturday, November 23rd, Memphis Wrestling returns to Ghost River Brewing Company on Main Street in Memphis. Plus, watch AEW Full Gear at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Saturday, November 30th, don't miss Memphis Wrestling's Stars of Tomorrow featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham, along with our next class of trainees. Sunday, December 8th, AJ Francis returns to Memphis Wrestling for the Grind City Rumble. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv. You're watching Memphis Wrestling.
KT, it seems like we got a little problem here. It seems like you don't respect the gun show.
Respect? Where was my respect at when I came to you and asked you to step to the side so that I can take care of what I feel I need to take care of as a man?
How many times am I gonna have to beat your ass before you respect me?
Since we're here now, and since we're talking about respect, and since you want to make everything about you, you are now part of my problem.
Cause today, when it's all said and done, Toomer, I got one locked, cocked, and ready.
And this crash out ends when I say it does. So look.
Boom!
The following contest is our television main event, scheduled with television time remaining. It is a grudge match. Introducing first, from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 387 pounds, the master of Fat-Jitsu, K-Toomer.
387 pounds of master of Fat-Jitsu, the big man, K-Toomer. Lost the #1 contender match to the GunShow, but he says it's not over till he says it's over. He'll do anything to get his hands on Aaron Roberts, even go through the GunShow. What a war flag.
And introducing next, his opponent from Game City, Tennessee, the GunShow.
Boom! Pete Terrence, welcome to the GunShow.
Can I get my money back?
Heard from him earlier. He said that K-Toomer does not respect him. GunShow has a problem with that. So today, the GunShow looks to lay that to rest and earn the respect of K-Toomer. And once again, the GunShow is the #1 contender for the Memphis Heritage Championship. But if K-Toomer picks up a victory here today, what does that mean for the title picture?
It would definitely throw it into a bit of a jumble.
No rings, and we are underway. Now these guys were trying to play nice. K-Toomer asked GunShow to stay out of his business. GunShow said the Memphis Heritage title is my business, and here they go, lefts and rights in the center of the ring.
Did you say play nice? There's nothing nice about what's going on here. They're continuing this little squabble while Aaron Roberts is the champion.
Aaron Roberts is sitting back, looking pretty, watching the two top men in Memphis Wrestling fight for an opportunity to square off against him. Big thrust kick, return fire. GunShow eats the kick and heads to the floor.
We saw Toomer go for the choke earlier.
Oh, wait a second. K-Toomer's coming out after the GunShow. Fans are packed in here like sardines today. And they may not know it, but they might be in the line of fire with these two guys on the floor.
Big right hand by Toomer. Chief Official David Knight suggesting they are back in the ring to settle this. And now GunShow with return fire.
GunShow, two-time Memphis Heritage champion. K-Toomer, former Memphis Heritage champion in his own right. Both men feel like they deserve an opportunity at the title. And here they are doing battle in what we're calling a grudge match.
Yeah, because the #1 contender's already been named. It is the GunShow. The GunShow won that #1 contendership match and K-Toomer at this point is going to teach the Gun Show about some respect.
Where the hell are they going, Pete?
I don't know. Looks like they're headed to the lobby.
Gun Show, return fire.
There's been more action outside the ring than in the ring, and now Gun
God.
Show with a steel chair.
With a chair.
God.
And referee David Knight, our senior official, is letting this thing go.
Can you blame him? You gonna step in there and tell them to stop?
No, thank you. Not it. Not today.
And now Toomer with a chair.
Ooh. Chair right to the back. Also looked like he clipped that arm, and he's got the arm trapped into the chair.
This is a historic injury he's going after because if you recall some episodes back.
Oh my God! Goodness! 387 pounds of power.
This is not the first time that arm has been injured and caused him to be sidelined. Could this be a repeat?
K-Toomer is some kind of fired up as he sends the Gun Show back in the ring.
And Gun Show favoring that right arm that was trapped in the chair.
The Gun Show lariat arm as well, but here comes the Gun Show. Big
wait a minute.
Spine buster from the master of Fat Jitsu. What in the hell is...
Into a Boston Crab.
The cover into a crab.
This is a first.
When's the last time you saw the Gun Show in a predicament like this?
Now Toomer working on the other arm.
Very smart.
The Gun Show is in big trouble as K-Toomer dissecting the Gun Show, taking away his weapons and taking away his arms.
You know what? And this is a good strategy to have if you're going to weaken. If you're going to weaken your opponent, this is what you need to do, especially if you still have the Heritage title
seismic toss
in your sights. Could the damage be done? Could this be over? He's not done.
K-Toomer's not done yet. You're exactly right. Could have gone for the cover. K-Toomer looking possibly for that knockout kick that he's put so many opponents away with.
Did you see what he just said to you?
He was mouthing.
He said, I told him to stay out of my business.
Oh! Gun Show reverses.
Buster!
God in heaven. I think the ring moved.
Gun Show back to his feet. Here comes the Gun Show lariat.
But Toomer saw it coming and responded.
Boom!
Oh! Gun Show, the cover.
And that is it. Gun Show victorious!
Here is your winner, the Gun Show!
The Gun Show standing tall once again here on Memphis Wrestling. The #1 contender to the Memphis Heritage Championship has slayed the beast. K-Toomer goes down once again to the Gun Show. And fans, we're all out of time. There he is, the #1 contender to the Memphis Heritage Championship. I am Dustin Starr for Pete Pranica and Terrence Ward, saying so long, everybody.